Hey y'all, today feels like summer. You know the kind of day that smells like iron and sugar and the sky forgets how to move? Mama made me tie my ribbons tight so they wouldn't hang. Told me to keep my knees clean. Said this was a family day. You know the kind of day us white Southerners don't miss. The kind granddaddy brought his boys to, and his daddy did too, so we laid our blankets under the leaning tree. You know the one in all the pictures, the one with bark like burnt hands and limbs so low and thick they hold up history. Now some people, they carve their name in it, but we don't need to. This tree, it already knows who we are. And there were pies, y'all. They were lined up like prizes. Lemon, chess, and pecan, and the men smoked. They spat. They laughed out loud like thunder without a storm. The sheriff said, "It's a good turnout." The preacher said, "Amen." So we played in the tall grass, slapping at bugs that would dare to climb, and then Tommy yelled, "Duck, duck, goose." And we dropped in a circle, like coins in a collection plate. Duck, duck, duck. The word moved like a hymn, reverent, practiced, passed down like a story with only one ending, and then, goose! Malcolm took off, his legs wild, face alight with pretend fear, and we all laughed. Even the grown folks turned their heads and smiled. Then came my father's sharp whistle, a sacred sound that means it's time. So we gathered by the tree. The boy was already there, still, tethered, brown skin pulled tight over bone, its eyes searching the crowd for someone who didn't belong, but we all belong here. Mama smoothed her dress, told me to hush, said it's not polite to fidget when Americans are being reminded of who they are. The preacher spoke, brief and bright like a match to flame, and when the crate was kicked, the rope began to swing. A slow arc, like a cradle rocked by the wind, or a porch swing that was left unheld, and we all cheered. Mama Jean passed her lemonade. My father leaned down and said, "Son, that is how justice keeps its rhythm." When I watched the sunset, I watched the rope swing like it was still trying to keep the beat. And I asked my mama, could we play again? She said, "Oh, sugar, you always want to play the same game at every picnic. Duck, 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 noose."